Howdy, folks. Howdy. Howdy, folks. I'm Black Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust! All right. And this morning, I'd like to say if this is your first time tuning in, we cover biker news and the like. And we like you to like, share, subscribe, and follow. We're Black Dragon Biker TV on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as YouTube and LinkedIn. So like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on all of our available platforms. We've even got a podcast, The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos, The Dragon's Lair, LAIR, Motorcycle Chaos, and bikerliberty.com is our online news magazine, and we have a Discord channel. And yes, I got my ice machine washed out. 4.5 hours I cleaned on that sucker. Listen, man, listen. There's some stuff that, we just can't make up out here. And, this one, one of my readers sent to me, one of you guys, one of my great subscribers sent this to me. And, man, this story is crazy. A Baltimore police officer faces federal charges on drug distribution to a motorcycle club. And, if this is to be believed, this guy has thrown his entire career away over that gobbledygook. So, let me see here. Oh, yeah. See, they always do that to me. They always do that to me. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Now, hold on. We'll go first to the video, and then we got a couple stories about it. You will recognize the 1%er Motorcycle Club that they're talking about because we've interviewed them here before. So I don't know. There's a lot to dissect in this story. But we have to get into it. Let's see. Oh, we want to say to Mike Raynard, the executive producer of my show, glad you got out of surgery, bro, and we wish you a speedy recovery. Rotator cuff. Those old people get that. The rotator cuff thing. Okay, so we'll go straight here to this story. And then, we'll have some discussion. So first we got like 2 or 3 stories so we can get the whole story out. Let's start here.
Stephen Angelini was arrested today.
Hold on.
And on the...
I don't like that. I want to get it like right at the beginning. There we go. Now.
Stephen Angelini was arrested today and on those federal charges. He is from Middle River tonight. We have reaction from Baltimore City Police and also one of his family members. Federal prosecutors accused Baltimore police officer 41-year-old Stephen Angelini of allegedly selling oxycodone, a ghost gun, and trying to provide sensitive law enforcement information to a co-conspirator in exchange for cocaine. Angelini joined BPD in 2006. He is now suspended without pay. According to a criminal complaint, since January of this year, Angelini conspired with members of the infamous Riders Motorcycle Club to distribute and possess with intent to distribute cocaine and oxycodone. And Angelini twice offered to exchange information on a murder investigation for narcotics. The court documents give details of conversations and text messages, including this text from April 8th, in which Angelini allegedly offers a ghost gun for sale. But anyway, selling this AR Ghost for a good deal if you're interested. I built, and it's 9mm AR 10-inch with Colt magazine, Ghost diamond sights with night sights. Let me know if you're interested for a good deal. According to investigators, Angelini also offered to provide ammunition, including hollow point ammunition. Angelini delivered the firearm to another conspirator later that day and received cash and drugs from that conspirator. Baltimore police said they are aware of Angelini's arrest by the FBI. The department also says Officer Angelini had his police powers suspended since August 2020 for a separate investigation, and after his arrest today, he has been suspended without pay. We checked online court records, which indicate in 2020, Angelini was charged in Baltimore County with 2 counts of theft. A family member declined to comment on camera, claiming some information about Angelini has not been disclosed. The relative says he is a good cop. He's not a bad guy. There is a human aspect to every story, and this is no different. It's a human story. And he suffered a line of duty injury in July 2019. Angelini remains in custody. He will be back here in court tomorrow for a detention hearing. Reporting live from downtown Baltimore, Barry Sims, WBAL TV, 11 News.
Wow, man. Wow. What the hell? I mean, how on earth do you how do you survive something like that? How do you survive those kinds of accusations? Let's read a little bit more about it. That was a kind of a summary of it. Let's read a little bit more about it here. So we'll go to the Baltimore Sun. Police officer Stephen Angelini faces federal gun and drug charges after trading an AR-15, ammunition, oxycodone, and sensitive police information with the leader of a motorcycle gang in exchange for cocaine money, according to court filings. So that's crazy. He traded an AR-15, ammunition, oxycodone, and police information. Wait till you hear what the police information that he allegedly traded was. The FBI agents arrested Angelini, who's 41 years old, on Wednesday morning at an American Legion, according to court documents obtained by the Baltimore Sun. He's a 16-year veteran. He's been over there since about 2006, 2008 or so. A long time. And has been suspended without pay, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland. He makes about $87,000 a year, according to city records. That's a decent sum of money. 87 grand after 16 years. You know, they're not broke doing that police work. Prosecutors charge Angelini of Middle River with conspiracy to possess and distribute drugs, distribution of oxycodone, and possession of a firearm. In the furtherance of drug trafficking. So that's like an enhanced piece. Angelini faces a maximum of 25 years in prison and more than $2 million in fines if convicted. Bald and wearing a blue dress shirt, Angelini appeared in court Wednesday and was sobbing. I would be sobbing too. I'd be broke down to my very last compound. Lissa says, sounds like a Jedi mind trick. Didn't work for somebody. Bald and wearing a dress shirt, he was crying, sobbing. You know, men, we sob, we don't cry. We weep. He wept. From 2007 to 2008, Angelini spent about 18 months working for covert narcotics operations for the police department, according to a federal discrimination lawsuit he filed in 2017. Angelini, alleged in the lawsuit he was suffering from a hostile work environment after reporting homophobia. But a judge dismissed the charge. You know, what is homophobia? He reported homophobia in a lawsuit against the, let's see.
Homophobia.
dislike of or prejudice against gay people. Ah. Is an irrational fear. The fear is not rational. It's an irrational fear of aversion to or discrimination against homosexuality or gay people. That's what Merriam's dictionary says.
Homophobia.
Okay. All right. So he reported an irrational fear or aversion to or discrimination against homosexuality or gay people to his job in a lawsuit he filed against the job, claiming he was suffering from a hostile work environment as a result of that. But a judge dismissed the suit in 2020. Prosecutors say Angelini worked with a co-conspirator in court papers as a man named Keith, who was president of the Maryland chapter of the infamous Riders Motorcycle Club. You guys remember us. We did a few videos on them. We actually even talked to their senior representatives of that club when they had a shooting up there in, was it Fayetteville? And several folks were killed. So you guys are familiar with the club that is allegedly to have a president that was a co-conspirator with him. A website for killer dogs, a hot dog stand that prosecutors say the infamous riders used to sell drugs, lists a Keith Dawkins as the founder. Dawkins is charged in Baltimore County Court with felony gun possession and using a gun in furtherance of drug trafficking. His attorney, Andrew L. Apperstein, confirmed to the Sun that Dawkins is the co-conspirator in Angelini's criminal complaint. Authorities used a wiretap. Man, I've been telling you about these phones. Video after video I do talking to y'all about these phones. And here we are back to the phones. Authorities used a wiretap on Dawkins' cell phone and later seized that cell phone when they raided his home. Y'all better know about them phones, bro. Y'all need to leave them phones alone. Anyway, get you some burner phones or something. I don't know what to tell you. Authorities used wiretap and later seized that phone. On January 6th, Angelina texted Dawkins offering to sell him 90 pinks. I guess a pink is an oxycodone pill for $8 a pill. And some dog. I'm not in the drug world. I don't know what dog is. Let me sell you some pinks and some dog. If you said that to me, hey, Dragon, I need to get you some pinks and some dog. Well, you got a nice new pink shirt? I mean, some pinks and some dog. And then they all know what that means. I'd be sitting out here on Dumb Folks Field. Yeah, I got some pinks and some dog for you. According to a criminal complaint against him, dog is slang for cocaine. There you go. Authorities said. And so eventually he sold the pills for $100 and an eighth of an ounce of cocaine. So this is the problem I have. This man lost an $87,000 a year job for, okay, let's just do some math. Help me to understand. Let me put my calculator on my phone. These are like tricorders. Dr. Spock and McCoy and them, they would be so proud of how the handheld has progressed. They didn't have calculators on theirs. But, okay, so he had 90 pills for $8 a piece. Now, I know my math people can do this in their head because that's like $720. Huh. Now, he offered to sell him 90 pinks or oxycodone pills for $8 a pill and some dog, according to the criminal complaint against him. Dog is slang for cocaine, authorities said. Eventually, he sold the pills for $100 and an eighth of an ounce of cocaine. So he sold $720 worth of pills for $100 and an eighth of an ounce of cocaine. Okay, so how much is an eighth of an ounce of cocaine? How much is an eighth of an ounce of cocaine worth? We just ask Google that because Google, much like my people out here, know everything. Holy moly. So that's called an 8-ball. Y'all knew that, didn't you? So that's 3.5 grams of coke. Okay. And what, 3.5 grams? That's about $120 a gram? Is that what it is? Okay, so go back to the calculator here. 120 times 3.5 equals $420 plus $100 cash. He sold $720 worth of pills for $520. Wow. This math ain't working. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's $200. Maybe it's $200 for 3.5. So let's do it. Let's say $200 times 3.5. Maybe I was off on the 120. It's actually 3.554. But $200 times 3.5 is 700 plus 100. So maybe he sold $720 worth of pills for $800. Man, that's a lot of risk for that. He could have come up short on that, like $520 for 700. This is just not making a whole lot of financial sense here. Wow. Ouch. Awkwards. Oh, the process says it's $80 a ball. Is it? So we're talking $800, something like that. Oh, someone told me 200. I'm a little off. Quantity gets you a good discount, or so I've heard. So you've heard, Pablo. Wow. This is not a lot of money. This is not a lot of money for 25 years. I figured you'd be talking about, 4 or 5 pounds, a kilo or two or something. We're talking crumbs. Crumbs. In more text messages, Angelini says his usual cocaine dealer, identified as D, was murdered. Now, here's where the story gets, kind of terrifying, especially if you're the guy who murdered D. So in more text messages, Angelini says his usual cocaine dealer, identified as D, was murdered and that he would call the police department's homicide division to try to get information about any suspects, the complaint says. Prosecutors say he was feeding that information to the biker gang so it could retaliate against the killer. And that Angelini sent Dawkins internal intelligence reports, photographs, and other information about the suspected killer. Wow. The suspected killer. Not the killer that was found guilty in a court of law by a jury of his peers. No. He was going to feed him information about the suspected killer or killers so that the motorcycle club could kill the suspected killer. Man. And y'all say that motorcycle clubs and cops don't talk, don't get along, don't work together. You guys are saying all this stuff about Dave over there, little Dave. Like it looks like these folks be talking all the time. That's crazy. I would hate to be the suspect. Because, suspect is not, it's alleged. There ain't even no, trial yet, but you could just come up missing. Angelini promised to supply a video of the killing in exchange for more cocaine. He was going to give his co-conspirator a video of the killing, but he was never able to produce the video. At one point, he gave Dawkins a USB drive that he claimed contained the video, but Dawkins texted him to tell him there was nothing on the drive, according to the criminal complaint. Well, I'm going to take a ride up to that place who had the video right now and see if they still have a copy and get them to let me record it, Angeli texted back to Dawkins, and show them my badge. All this he did on these cell phones. I keep telling y'all about these cell phones. And they got that cell phone stuff and took it right off of him and probably used his face to open it. Okay, yeah, it's just that we had a deal, Dawkins replied. I hooked up blank for it. So in early April, Angelini sold the by gang leader a 9mm AR-15 ghost gun. And I didn't realize that you could call a 9mm an AR-15 until I looked it up this morning. I guess AR-15s come in many variants. I just thought it was 5.54 and 2.23, but yes, they even have 9mm AR-15s. And this AR-15 ghost gun, this was nice, this gun that he built. I want to buy one of those. So he sold him a 9mm ghost gun. And you guys saw in the video all the nice stuff it had on it. That's a ghost gun. He said he built it in exchange for $300, another 1/8 ounce of cocaine. So he sold this gun, this gun for like less than $1,000 in value. If it's these numbers, man, these are some low numbers to go to prison for. Like, let's say, what did we say? It was $120 a gram times 3.5 grams is $420 plus $300 cash. Are we really talking $720? He sold a gun for $720 to between $1,000. I mean, he's facing 25 years for a total cost of less than $2,000. Man, it seems as though the punishment for the crimes like outweigh the crimes by like decibels of outweighness. This is absolutely crazy. Man, a ghost gun, they say, is a privately made firearm, usually from prefabricated parts brought online, without a serial number, which makes them untraceable. Well, can you buy a receiver without a serial number online? That's a tall order. That's a tall order. I don't know if you can buy a receiver. I think it's federal law that receivers sold online have to have serial numbers on them. I mean, for those folks who build those. Heather Moe says a coke habit must make you do some stupid stuff. This is a lot of risk for so little money. You got to wonder if this is even true. Shadow said, sounds like the blue line set him up to fail. But anyway, I don't know that you can get a receiver, a lower, is that what they call them? Receivers or lowers or whatever for that without a serial number on it. But I guess if you could, Angelini bought the gun to the Coach House, a bar on Road Air in Baltimore, that the infamous rioters used to sell drugs from, the complaint says. Investigators were watching the parking lot and saw Angelini arrive at the bar and go to the rear entrance, according to the criminal complaint. They also intercepted a phone call between Angelini and Dawkins about the exchange. On April 25th, Angelini went to the coach house and gave Dawkins 20 oxycodone pills, telling him over the phone that they were a makeup for what I owe you, bro. They were a makeup for what I owe you. So let's add this to the 20 times $8 a piece, another $160. Oh my goodness. So we're just talking a little over $2,000 here, telling him over the phone they were a makeup for what I owe you, bro. On April 26th, Angelini again texted Dawkins, telling him he was at a gun store and the pair agreed and Angelini would buy more ammunition in exchange for another eighth of cocaine to repay Dawkins for failing to get him the video of Dee's killing, according to the complaint. So we're at $2,600 now. I got paid today, so if you don't mind, I need an 8-ball. I need a ball, Angelini texted Dawkins. According to the complaint, a ball is slang for an eighth of cocaine. In total, Angelini spent $543.60 at the gun shop, prosecutor said. So what? I'm right, about $2,600 so far. On May 4th, prosecutors say Angelini picked up his oxycodone prescription from a Walgreens in Middle River. So that's where he got the oxycodone from. He had a prescription for it. So obviously he's in a lot of pain. I just talked to my brother who was prescribed oxycodone for a surgery. He said he's in a hell of a lot of pain. So he has an oxycodone prescription. And then he called Dawkins to sell him 90 more pills in exchange for $170 and $100 worth of cocaine. These numbers are just so 90 pills times $8 a piece is $720. And he exchanged $720 for $270. So 90 pills for $170 and $100 worth of cocaine. 90 pills valued at $720 for $270, $170 in cash, and $100 worth of cocaine. Does this make sense? Does this even add up? In 2020, Angelini was arrested in Baltimore County after security footage at a giant food store showed him putting groceries in a bag without scanning them. So that's what they had him under. That's why they had removed his police powers, because I believe he was waiting for trial for that, which is why he didn't have his police powers. And this happened in 2020. So he's waiting trial for that when he was arrested. So he was scheduled to stand trial for that case on Wednesday, but that trial was postponed due to his being arrested. Holy moly. That's crazy. That's absolutely bonkers. So we have another story here about it. Let's flip to this. So he's facing federal drug charges for drug conspiracy and distribution charges and for possession of a firearm in furtherance of drug trafficking crime. So federal charges this man faces for selling 120 pills for less than $2,500, and all with the gun or whatever the case may be. This guy's facing 25 years for that. Supported Harley House. So criminal complaint has been filed. U.S. Magistrate Judge David Copperthite ordered that Angelini be detained pending a detention hearing scheduled for July 14th. Now, I wonder what happened on the detention hearing. This is some new stuff we haven't heard so far. The federal charges announced by the United States for the District of Maryland Attorney Eric L. Barron, Special Agent in Charge Thomas J. Subsinski of the FBI, Baltimore Field Office, Acting Special Agent in Charge Selwyn Smith of Homeland Security Damn, he's got all the alphabets. The State Attorney the FBI, Homeland Security, geez, and HSI. Oh, that's Homeland Security, I guess. And Chief Melissa R. Hyatt of the Baltimore County Police Department. Even the police chief. Oh, Melissa. Melissa ain't happy with you, bro. According to the affidavit filed in support of the criminal complaint from at least January 2022, he conspired with the members of the infamous Riders Motorcycle Club, including his co-conspirator, who is the president of the Maryland chapter, to distribute and possess with intent to distribute cocaine and oxycodone, which we didn't really hear about in the story we read. But specifically, the affidavit alleges that he reached out to the co-conspirator by a text message and offered to sell him pills. According to the affidavit, the exchange mentioned that he was trying to get cocaine and stated that his former supplier, okay, the drug dealer, we know about all that. And he offered to provide Angelini with $100 in cocaine in exchange for the oxycodone. So yeah, really small amounts of money here. And then of course here they talk about the information about the person that killed the drug dealer. According to the affidavit, did not. Okay, I'm just checking it out. And he wanted to sell him the firearm. Okay. So these are a lot of charges for these small little incidents, but they ain't small to them. Later that month, Angelini allegedly provided additional oxycodone. Okay, we read about that. Offered to purchase ammunition, including hollow point ammunition, which is nasty, which he provided to the co-conspirator later that night in exchange for some more cocaine. Okay, we know about that. And then, okay, the affidavit further alleges that on May, after visiting a Rosedale, Maryland pain clinic and filling a prescription for oxycodone pills, we know about that too. All right, good dog. Sit your behind down, please, during my thing here. Sit your big ass down. Okay, federal court district judge will determine any sentence. Wow. Okay. So if convicted, Angelini faces a maximum sentence of 20 years. Okay. They say 20 here. They said 25 in the other story for conspiracy and for distribution of oxycodone, and a mandatory minimum of 5 years to life. Holy Jesus. So I guess it is 25. Hey. Come here, you. Hey. Stop that. Come here. Come here, big boy. Come here, dog. If convicted, faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in federal prison for the conspiracy, at 5 years, and up to life in federal prison for possession of a firearm and furtherance of drug trafficking crime. Actual sentences for federal crimes are typically less than the maximum penalties. A federal district court judge will determine any sentence after taking into account the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other statutory factors. Did they say 5 years to life? They said 5 for $2,600? Boo! Where's my boo button? Do I have a boo button? There, yes. A criminal complaint is not a finding of guilt. An individual charged by criminal complaint is presumed innocent until proven guilty. This is crazy. Yeah. This is crazy. Yeah. Let's see. United States Attorney Eric L. Barron commended the FBI and Homeland Security and the Baltimore County Police Department for their work in the investigation. Mr. Barron thanked Assistant U.S. Attorney Christine Geo and Leo J. Wise, who are prosecuting the case. For more information on the Maryland U.S. Attorney's Office, its priorities, and resources available to help the community, please visit this long-ass URL right here. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Listen, man, listen. You don't want these problems for $2,600 worth of stuff here. Listen, this is crazy. What is this naked stuff on here? Naked HD. One of my moderators get rid of that person, please. So man, that's crazy. I would bring the rest of the fuzz station in this investigation, shake the tree, and see how many corrupt police officers fall out of it. Yeah, Ghost Eagle. You might get a whole lot of them down there falling on them roots. Somebody said, like I said, what the F? 5 years to life for selling a pill? Yeah, it's not funny. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. Like, they ain't playing. They ain't whistling Dixie out there. They're serious as a heart attack. This is. It could be the conspiracy, Black Dragon. There's no conspiracy. There's no conspiracy. He sold the man's. That's selling. That's not a conspiracy. That's selling. Hey, will you want to buy some pills? Sure, I'll take 90. I had to be $720. Can I give you 500 instead? Sure. He got beat, man. He didn't even get what he was supposed to get. Tell you what, I'll give you an 8-ball and $100. I didn't even know it worked like that. I thought you had to have the exact change. Do they Cash App too now? Yeah, let me hit your Cash App, bro. Oh my gosh. Somebody said they thought they were tripping when they heard the dog. Yeah, no, that's Big Dog. Obviously, there's somebody out in the front, and because my alarm keeps going off, and there's nobody really ever out there this early. So, Outlaw Preacher, you are absolutely correct. Perhaps the entire law enforcement community should get nails on a RICO statue. You guys must be talking between yourselves. This here is absolutely crazy. If this man was in a club, they would be trying to charge the whole club. If this man was in a club, they'd be trying to charge the whole club. It would be on trial instead of the man. How come they're not putting the whole police department on trial? Well, you're right. And they're trying to put the club on trial because this is, in the story, they mentioned the club 5 or 6 or 10 times, but actually, the only person they have charges on from the club is the one guy that's the president. Other than that, I mean, they don't have the whole club down there facing charges. On Squirrely says you have to be in serious pain to open the prescription I have and then only take half a tab. Yep, I have to be in serious pain. Oh, do you have some of that oxycodone? I don't like I had a surgery one time and they gave me morphine, and I just don't like that stuff. It makes me want to throw up. I'd just rather be in pain. Oxycodone is good for real pain, but too easy to get in the habit of. So there you guys have it. Somebody said, let's see what else. Except for the naked guy who's trying to sell naked girls on here. Oh, good morning, Organic Home Buds. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Benjamin, I'm willing to be a mod. Okay, Rob Benjamin, I'll send you the I'll make you a mod, man. Let me go in there in the this afternoon and do that. It took me a while to get C. Ruger on, but BD, remember, he was providing information. He's not. He don't have no 25-year charge for providing information. I don't even know. Maybe that was the conspiracy, the information. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I'm just checking out the chat here. Trying to catch up. Deborah said, I wouldn't be surprised about the Cash App, Black Dragon. They probably are using Cash Apps now. Life without parole for a seed. What states are these? These are communist states, bro. Somebody said nausea is a side effect of morphine. Man, I hate to be nauseous, though, bro. I think I told you guys yesterday, I hate to throw up. I absolutely, if I could do anything other than throw up. But I was so surprised when I threw up yesterday that I felt good. Afterwards, I was like, bring it on. But I fought everything not to throw up. Let's see. What's up, Jeff Cruiser? Hellfighter Steve says, funny how that RICO works against the clubs, but not the cops. Absolutely. Ghost Eagle, you said you'll be a mod. Okay, so I'll put it on, man. I need to learn to do that. And Squirrely. Okay, grass is legal here in Oregon. So is psilocybin. Psilocybin. I don't know how to say that. That's why I don't drink too much. I hate throwing up. I hear you, Kristen. Louisiana, you could get 10 years for a joint till recently. Hey, your girl out there, what's her name over there in Russia? What's her name? She might get 10 years for that puffer thing that they be having. You know, that thing that just puts the smoke all over the place. What do you guys call them, puffer things? Smokers. You know, the electronic cigarettes, I think they call them. Something like that. So anyway, my friends, this is crazy. Okay, RPM Freak says, oh yeah, morphine will make you very nauseous. They used to give this stomach medicine called Finnegan with it. Vapes, that's it. Thank you, vapes. Thank you. Okay, so they didn't give me any Finnegan. That stuff made me so nauseous, man. I wanted to rather have the pain. Okay, so now I know. Next time I'm gonna say, listen, bro, can I get some Finnegan with this? Vape pens, thank you. Vape pens, thank you. Yeah, all my people, vapes, you idiot. I don't be knowing these things. That's why I have y'all. I have y'all because I don't know what Finnegan is. I don't know what vapes are. I just see these people. This one guy I saw sitting at the stoplight, he had so much vape gas, white smoke, it took the whole car up on the inside and out. Like, how could he even see to drive past his own damn cloud? And I was like, that cannot be healthy. It can't be. Brother Goose of the Black Sabbath Nation says, in New Orleans, you can have up to an ounce on you and get just a ticket. How do you know such a thing, brother? I like the gummies lately. Helps with my pain. So all my people on here just know about this, huh? Morphine also will bind you up, which complicates abdominal pain. I know the one time I had it, it was horrible. The pain, I would just rather have the pain. I was already hurting from the gunshot wounds. So anyway, listen, you guys, a few lessons to take from this, I think. When it comes to the biker club community, man, stay away from these crooked cops, bro. This guy was setting your boy up for just the complete setup. Let me get you some information on this guy suspected of killing my drug dealer. Yeah, I want you guys to take him out. I'm going to send you a video of the guy. This is a setup, man. That was the conspiracy. This is a dummy move. He was setting that biker up for straight failure, talking on his own regular phone and stuff. You're a cop, though. Don't you know better? Doesn't this sound like a setup, though? Sounds like a setup, like he was part of some setup to get that biker club. Maybe he fell out of it. Maybe he went too deep undercover or something and got caught up in it. Like the one movie where the cop came so bad that you remember that Deep Cover? Was that what it was called? Was like Lawrence Fishburne in it or something? You guys remember that movie? He became bad. I don't know, man. The war on drugs has always been a joke, says SSW. Well, I tell you something, SS, they ain't joking here. That Homeland Security and them and the FBI and them and the BPD and all them and them, they ain't joking. You're going to catch them charges, bro. And you fixing to do some of this here good old time. If we can't get the bad guys, we'll get you. So, second lesson is these phones, bro. If you got some nefarious things going on, and I don't know your business. I don't know your business. I don't want to know your business. But if you got some nefarious things going on, well, you better learn drum signals or Morse code or like the Navy, you better become a flagman with them flags and do your communication with 4977321. You better, because them phones ain't cutting it, bro. Phones is taking cats up out of here. They even got former President Trump's dude a couple days ago, a week or two ago. They went and snatched him up, grabbed his phone, and took the phone and held it in front of his face with his hands behind his back. Well, I don't know if this is exactly how it went. I'm imagining. But some kind of way they asked the guy for his biometrics, and he said, "No, I'm not. No." So I'm postulating that they grabbed his hands behind him, and 2 or 3 guys were up on him, and they forced his face still. He turned his face, and they forced his face, and then somebody said, "All right, hold the phone in front of him, hurry!" And he turned everything, and they go. That's my postulation. It could have been, he said, all right, just give it to me. But in the event, they took his facial picture. They stole his biometrics. They took his biometrics from him. Bro, if they can take your biometrics, they can make you hold witness against you. That's against the Fifth Amendment or something. What are these amendments? Self-incrimination, right? Which one amendment is that? That's against one of those. I'm telling you. I think it's the 5th one. We don't have too many damn amendments. Took his face, made his biometrics testify against him. Cake 1%er. Good to see you, man. I'm free at last. F the federal DA and the police. Are you trying to say you're off the paper? I mean, I didn't know you were on, but is that what you're trying to say? Congratulations. I do need to take the time to acknowledge the passing of Hammers. That's the only name I knew him by. He has been a follower of my show, I think, since the very beginning, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So, I think I just saw someone talking about him. So there's some plans to actually do a kind of a memorial show for him that's going on. So I'll let you guys know more about that. But that was a good guy. Never met him personally, talked to him many times, and he followed my show and a lot of these other shows. I mean, religiously. And so he's part of our family, and we're going to miss him. I just want to take the time to say that as I saw that name go by. Back to Cake, 1%er. Cake said he was found, I guess, not guilty. Hey, let me tell you something, Cake. You're late on this story, bro. If you see the kind of numbers they're handing out for sentences, we might not have ever seen your ass again. You'd have been up the stormy river without a you-know-what. So we're glad that they found you not guilty, bro. I wondered, like, what had happened to you. I hadn't talked to you in a while, and forgive me for not calling to see. I got to call more, y'all, when y'all be disappearing on me. But Cake said, I'm free at last, free at last. Thank God in heaven, I'm free at last. And F the federal DA and the police. And I just say, boy, don't go, man. Don't go back over there messing with them folk up over there. They aren't playing. So, man, oh man. Well, I'm glad, Cake, because we're reading about a guy here who's fixing to catch it, man. He's fixing to catch it, bro. What's up, Fireball? So all the folks are wishing you, they're happy for you, Cake. Cake says, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. I know it is, man. Only problem is your wallet going to recover? I know that wasn't cheap, bro. That was not cheap. Once they get them hooks in you don't get off. It'd be different if now they had to pay all your attorney's fees. It'd be different, wouldn't it? Like, okay, you guys lost the case. I'll take my attorney's fees now. So Ghost Eagle says Harm was a great friend. He will be missed. Harm will absolutely be missed. And we're going to do a show about him and each of us, I guess, talk about our experiences with him because he was a good guy. I liked him a lot. And we talked many times over the several years that I knew him. All right. Sadly, the men demonized the man who warned us about the internet, aka cyber culture, the good Dr. Timothy Leary. I need to look him up. I don't know much about Dr. Timothy Leary. Shadow said the same thing I said. Fly under the radar for a while, Cake. Yeah, stay home. They'll be mad. They'll be mad that they didn't get you, so they'll be looking real hard now. Hellfighter Steve says, I'll be in the Canadian wilderness when we do that show. Okay. You'll have to catch the repeat of it. Or maybe there's a repeater up there. You'll be able to check us out. Anyway, my friends, that's my hour. I've been messing around with you for this last hour. The agent involved is the fall guy. He wasn't supposed to get caught. Are you talking about our case or yours, Cake? If they had to pay the court costs, there would be fewer prosecutions, or is it persecutions, right? You're right. Got to walk a mile for cell coverage. Well, you walk that mile and hang out with us, bro. We ain't going to be on but an hour. You can walk a mile in 15 minutes. If it's not too many hills and stuff where you're going to be. Oh, my Kate. Yeah, Yeah, Kate, I was saying that. I was saying it sounded real much like a setup, and maybe the officer got caught up some kind of way. Uh, but anyway, that's my hour, right? And I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me for this hour as we told that story, which we probably could have told in about 4 minutes or two. But we tell our stories for an hour over here. And you can catch me daily because we make content every freaking day, bro. Every day. So like, share, and subscribe. Now you can order my books, Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, the President's Bible, Public Relations Officer's Bible, the Prospects Bible for Women's Motorcycle Clubs, all from Amazon or Kindle or here with me at blackdragonsgear.com. If you order the books from blackdragonsgear.com, of course, I make a little bit more money, actually a lot more money. But you can order them on Amazon and Kindle too. I ain't mad at you. And if you want to go to like Bookstar or something like that, Barnes and Noble or something, and order them, I make the absolute least amount of money if you order them there, but I still make money. So order them there. Order them from wherever you can get them, and I would appreciate it. And yes, that's a shameless plug. Some YouTube creators get mad. Buy my merch. Buy my merch. I only say it like once a show, but I do want you to buy my merch. And also, we want you to, if you don't mind, hit the like button, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. You can find Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Black Dragon Biker TV is on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, and LinkedIn. We absolutely appreciate you. I want to thank you guys for taking me up to like, what am I up to, like 54,000 on TikTok. I think I'm up to like 54,000 on TikTok, which is kind of crazy because I'm almost at, on TikTok, what it took me 6 years to get to. I'm up on TikTok in 5-6 months, what it took me 6 years to get to on YouTube. So, ouch. But yeah, I want to thank you guys. Like, I just got another 219 more subscribers in like the last 30 minutes. 54,600. And almost 500,000 likes. So, man, thank you guys for that. Following on TikTok. If you wouldn't mind going to my Instagram and tighten me up there, it'd be nice to get to a measly 10,000. I would appreciate you. Okay, join our podcast daily, The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos. This is where we podcast, The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos. Let's cut over to that right now so you can see that. That's it, just a podcasting right over there. So that's what the podcast recording apparatus looks like. And, we have stuff on it like, we got all kind of toys on the thing. And we use these toys to talk to you guys, et cetera. Go over there and check us out there. Please join us in Discord. We do have a Discord channel. The link to get to Discord is in the description. And we have lots of fun over in the Discord. I see all of my new people over there. I'd just like to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us on Discord. Thank you so much. Listen, if you have something that you want to talk about, a club issue, you need a disinterested third party to mediate between you and the club brothers, y'all can't get along, somebody that knows MC protocol and how this stuff is supposed to happen, former national president, Black Dragon, host of Black Dragon Biker TV, I will help you. You can use my consulting service and gain some clarity. Clarity.fm/black-dragon. Clarity.fm/black-dragon. Give me a call. Right now it's $1.67 a minute. You better call me soon. I'm getting ready to raise my prices. But that's about $100 an hour. I will sit down. You can schedule your time for 15 minutes or whatever the case may be. I will sit down and help you figure out a problem. You will take notes. You'll get your questions answered, and you'll have a good plan for what you need to do for whatever your problem is. Check out my ratings on there. I've been used several times by motorcycle clubs all over the world, and the ratings are, I think I got a 5 out of 5 so far on my ratings. So that's pretty decent. Check me out over there if you need me, man. If you need me, I am here for you. That's my service. Like it, love it, lump it, call me whatever you want. Oh, he's a culture vulture, whatever. The fact of the matter is, if you need me, folks, I'm absolutely here for you. All righty. You can reach me at blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. And for those that need to call the studio number, it's 404-692-0336, 404-692-0336. A lot of times people get pissed off at me about this, that, or the other, and they like want to call my club or somebody. You ain't got to call nobody but Black Dragon. I'm right here. I'm not hiding or none of that kind of stuff. 404-692-0336 is my phone here in the studio, and you can reach me at blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. It's just that simple. Anyway, I love you all. That's an hour and 1 minute, so I'm out. Hey, Merlin, heal up, bro. Merlin sent me a new thing, a dragon, and I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. It's supposed to hang over my shoulder or something, and it's an actual like dragon. I'm going to call him Horny Toad as well. So Goose says 20 plus years in the life, but you're a vulture. That's culture vulture, Goose. And actually, it's 30 plus years in the life, my club brother. But I don't, hey, people say what they say. You got to keep on stepping, right? Good morning, C. Ruger. Hellfighter Steve said may call later. Give me a call, bro. So, yeah, that's everything. I can't think of anything else. So glad to have you guys on the show today. We will be doing this again. Is today Friday? Okay, so we'll be doing this again Sunday at the round table. And yeah, I'd probably take tomorrow off, but we'll be doing this again Sunday at the round table. Make sure to join us Monday through Friday. New content every day. Thank you, Lissa, and those those folks that wanted to be mediators. What do we call them? Moderators. Please send me an email so I don't forget who you were. So send me an email to blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com, and then that way I can get you over there. That's true. Black Dragon always responds back to me when I'm just messing with him. Yes, Deborah, I'm going to respond. Mama Ro made him a small tapestry. Hey, Merlin, there's no such thing as a small tapestry. And you weren't on yesterday, but I already told everybody about the tapestry Mama Ro made me. And I told everybody yesterday about the dragon you got me. So you need to be on every day, and then you would know. Oh, what, you were in surgery. I'm sorry. I take that back. But we want you to get better, man. It was cool hearing Lissa's voice yesterday. Yes, it was cool talking to her. It's always cool talking to Lissa, which, by the way, I'm bringing Lissa onto the staff so that everybody knows Lissa will be joining my staff as soon as I get a good spot for her. So we're bringing her onto the staff. Great show. You all have a great day, weekend, CT of WV. Good to see y'all, man. I am out of here right now. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. I'm Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny and get the book. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book. And of course, you guys know I love these rings. My sister accused me of having demonic rings. How you gonna accuse me? She told me she was terrified of my rings, and she said each ring was more demonic than the one that I would previously put on. Each one was more terrifying than the previous one. And I don't understand how she could say that about my rings. My rings are cool. You know, you gotta have some cool rings if you're these are my rings, man. So if you like rings, like I like rings, biker rings, you can go here to Gothic Rings, gthic.com. Just like with the soap company, if you use your discount code of Black Dragon, you get you a very cool discount, 20% in this case. I like the Medusa ring, man. They got some very cool rings here. They got Masonic rings, So use these folks. They got pewter and all kind of stuff, silver, actual silver in these rings, and they've got stainless steel rings. Man, their rings are the bomb. I like them. I wear them. So get you some, man. Get you some. Okay, here. Let's check this out real quick. I've been talking about my hero soap. I wanted to show you guys. Here's my empty bag of my hero soap. I actually use this stuff. I'm going to do a commercial with me in the shower. You guys like that, won't you? Won't you guys like seeing me in the shower? I'm going to have a model with me. Some sort of maybe 2 or 3 models around me. I don't know if you guys remember the commercials that used to have Joe Namath in them. Great balls of comfort with Noxzema. You remember those commercials? Are you guys old enough for that? Where he had these models around him. He's in the shower and he's got this Noxzema cream. Yeah, so I'm gonna do me some. You guys want to see me naked, right? So anyway, this Hero Soap Company, I use this stuff. They sent it to me. I used it, and it's awesome stuff. And what I like about it, and I'll just be kind of cool with this, is that it's manly. It smells good. They got all kinds of soaps. They've got lavender and all these kind of manly smells. Peppermint tea tree, peppermint cool, spearmint. The woods. They have body washes now, which is new for them. They didn't have the body washes when they first contacted me, but they got them now. What I like about these folks is that they give a percentage of their sales back to charities that are focused on helping veterans and first responders. So that's, they say, we want to thank you for helping us support our veterans. So if you, and first responders, so if you buy some of this soap, they're going to send, you can get a subscription. That's the other thing. You can get a soap subscription, like you can get a razor blade subscription. And if you buy their soap, a few things happen. One, you get some soap to wash your ass. They get some money, that part of it they're going to give to veterans and first responders. And if you use the discount code Black Dragon, which is what we're hoping you use, they will give a percentage to us as well, which keeps the show supported. So good on them, good on you, good on us.
You are fake news.
Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust.
Biker news you can trust.
Biker news you can trust. Biker news you can trust.